What if I told you that after years of unwavering loyalty to my Google Pixel, I finally made the switch to a Samsung foldable? And not just any foldable, but the new Galaxy Z Fold 7. Samsung has delivered a truly stellar device, closing a massive gap with Google's clean experience. But there's one frustrating, broken Android feature that still makes me want to scream. For years, I have carried a Pixel smartphone as my daily driver. We value its clean, intuitive Android experience, handy features like call screen, and those lightning-fast updates. Honestly, it often just provides the experience you want most. But I have always held a soft spot for Samsung's foldables, and this year, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 finally convinced me. After reviewing it last month, I realized I missed my Pixel far less than I expected. Samsung's work over the past year on their One UI software has genuinely closed the gap. Where One UI used to feel overly cluttered and almost overwhelming, the subtle but impactful changes in One UI 7 and 8 did so much to improve the entire experience. Combine that with the always stellar hardware on high-end Galaxy phones, and you have a truly compelling device. Earlier this year, I was pretty tempted to stick with the Galaxy S25 Ultra after its review, but my love for foldables kept the Pixel 9 Pro Fold in my pocket. However, the Galaxy Z Fold 7's significant hardware improvements really pushed me across that finish line. Things that felt foreign or inconsistent in past Galaxy models, like the paginated app drawer or unreliable camera performance, have mostly vanished. I can now pick up a Galaxy phone and use it almost exactly like my Pixel, right out of the box, with minimal fuss. And that is huge progress for Samsung. But here is the catch. The near-constant frustration I simply cannot work around: notification history. We have discussed this before, how Samsung, OnePlus, and other brands completely bury Android's notification history feature. But it remains utterly infuriating that Samsung has released 2 more Android updates since then without addressing this at all. Not only does notification history sit hidden behind 4 layers of the settings menu, but it does not even technically work as intended. You can see your past notifications, sure, but you cannot do anything with them. Tapping on a notification there simply opens the app, not the actual content of that specific notification you missed. Now, for many of you, this might not sound like a big deal. Notification history is not the most talked about Android feature, but I believe that is only because Samsung has ruined it for so many. The true utility of notification history lies in its easy accessibility. On Pixel, Google has made the feature more accessible than ever, even making it a core part of Android 16's redesigned notification tray. But Samsung just continues to ignore it. As I have always said, this feature truly sets Android apart. iOS simply does not offer anything like it. And once you know it exists and how to properly use it, notification history becomes invaluable. We have all accidentally swiped away an important notification, or hit clear all by mistake, or simply wanted to reference back to something from earlier in the day. It absolutely kills me that Samsung keeps ruining this. Similarly, Samsung still disables notification categories, or channels, by default. This is frankly a ridiculous decision. For an Android skin that prides itself on giving you all of the features, taking away some of the best ones by default is just wild. Again, this might seem minor, but it has been my biggest headache by far since switching from my Pixel to the Galaxy Z Fold 7. On one hand, that signifies massive progress for Samsung, marking the first time in years I actively want to use a Samsung phone over a Pixel. But at the same time, it is exactly these kinds of decisions that frustrate me with Galaxy phones. Then again, this is not the first time Samsung has refused to give customers a feature just because those customers did not know to ask for it yet. This whole saga begs the question: how much progress can a company make before a few stubborn, overlooked details hold them back from true perfection? Perhaps it is time for Samsung to listen to the silent frustrations, not just the loudest requests. What features do you find indispensable, but often overlooked on your daily driver? We want to hear your thoughts, and do not forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the tech that shapes our lives.